the most eminent practitioners were far more likely to delay decisions than their counterparts. They tended to just not decide. This is maddening to people who are productivity oriented, right? You take a guy like Frank Lloyd Wright, perhaps the most eminent architect of the 20th century. And as the story goes, when he was commissioned to create the piece that would become Falling Water, which is one of the most famous architectural developments of the 20th century, he didn't approach the drafting table for weeks until the client called and said, "I'm 2 hours away and I'd like to see some drawings." And then he frantically approached the drafting table and began working on Falling Water. And this is madness to individuals who want our progress to map perfectly to our time. When we're 10% done, we should be 10% of the way done, right? And when we get 20% of the way through the project, we should be 20% of the way to the solution, right? But what breakthrough thinkers, what McKinnon discovered is truly breakthrough practitioners of problem solving and creativity recognize there's a gestation period required to reach true insights. And this actually is worthwhile just to make a really quick kind of aside on creativity, because there's a very useful psychological model. You wonder where the aha or the light bulb moment comes from? It comes from this psychological model. It's a very standard 4-stage. You got preparation, when you become aware of a problem. Incubation, where you kind of gestate and marinate on it, right? Illumination, which is light bulb, right? That you're actually illuminated. That's where the light bulb moment comes from. And then lastly, verification. Everybody wants illumination. Nobody's willing to tolerate the necessary precondition of illumination, which is what? Incubation. And if you wonder why you don't have more ahas, perhaps it's because you're very dutifully getting through the entire list all the time. And you get to the end of the day and you swish it into the dustbin and you go, I have nothing to think about. That actually is the death knell for innovation. A real gift is a problem that is gnawing in the pit of your stomach because you go, I don't think we've solved it right yet. Listen to that. That's incubation. That's where really rich ideas come from. That's where the illumination occurs.